Hello Cowboys fans and NFL enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel. Today we've got a jam-packed episode that dives deep into the Dallas Cowboys' strategic maneuvers during this year's NFL Draft, and a surprising twist regarding Ezekiel Elliott's return to Dallas. Whether you're curious about the fresh faces joining the team or anxious about what Zeke's comeback means for the squad, you're in the right place. First up, we'll dissect the Cowboys' latest draft picks, starting with Tyler Gahn at pick number 29, a hopeful cornerstone for protecting Dak Prescott's blindside. Then we'll explore the potential impacts of Marshawn Kneen and Cooper Beebe, among others, who are poised to strengthen both the offensive and defensive lines. Are these players the key to a more formidable front? And speaking of formidable, Ezekiel Elliott is making headlines again as he gears up to rejoin the Cowboys. Last season with the Patriots saw him hitting career lows, but could a return home reignite his former spark? We'll break down his performance metrics and discuss realistic expectations for his role this season. We've got all this lined up for you, plus a peek into undrafted free agency, where the Cowboys might just find a hidden gem. So make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us keep growing. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers, and with your help, we know we can reach that milestone. Now, without further ado, let's dive into all things Cowboys and see what the team is cooking up for the upcoming season. Stick around, and don't forget to drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. Let's get started.
The Cowboys made some calculated moves this year, including a trade down that set them up with additional picks. We'll take a look at each draft pick, evaluate their potential impact, and discuss the overall strategy the team employed. Starting with the first round, the Cowboys selected Tyler Gahn at pick number 29. Gahn, out of Oklahoma, is anticipated to be the team's future left tackle. He expressed comfort playing on the left side, which is crucial as he's expected to protect Dak Prescott's blind side. This was a necessary pick, aiming to solidify a position of need. In the second round, at pick number 56, Dallas chose Marshawn Kneen from Western Michigan. Kneen is seen as a potential long-term replacement for Tank Lawrence. Known for his run-stopping abilities, Kneen fills a gap in the Cowboys' defensive line that's crucial for bolstering their run defense. One of the standout picks was Cooper Beebe at number 73, an interior lineman from Kansas State. Rated highly on many boards, Beebe's selection provided excellent value. His versatility and powerful run blocking are expected to make an immediate impact on the Cowboys' offensive line. Other notable picks include Kane Carson, a cornerback from Wake Forest, and Ryan Floro, a wide receiver known for his speed from Southeast Missouri State. Each of these players fills a specific need for the Cowboys, adding depth and diversity to their roster. Overall, the Cowboys' draft strategy was focused on strengthening both lines of scrimmage and adding depth where it was most needed. While there was some surprise at not addressing the running back position, the team's selections suggest a focus on building a strong foundation in the trenches. My overall grade for the Cowboys' 2024 NFL Draft would be a B-. The team made some strong picks, particularly with Cooper Beebe, but there were areas, such as running back, that were overlooked. How the team addresses these needs in undrafted free agency could raise or lower this grade. While the draft is wrapped up, the Cowboys' work isn't done yet. Undrafted free agency offers another opportunity to bolster the roster. We expect the Cowboys to be active, seeking players who slip through the draft but still have the potential to make an impact. Positions of interest likely include running back, safety, and additional offensive line depth. One of the biggest surprises was the Cowboys' decision not to draft a running back, given the current uncertainties in their backfield. The focus will now shift to undrafted free agents, where Dallas might find a hidden gem capable of contributing this season. This approach has been fruitful in the past, and the team will be keen to repeat that success. Looking at the team post-draft, it's clear there are still areas that need attention. Besides running back, the secondary could use more depth, and the interior defensive line might benefit from additional competition. How the Cowboys address these needs in the coming days will be crucial for their offseason grade. The Cowboys' strategic moves in the draft, particularly trading down to acquire more picks, show a clear focus on building for both immediate impact and future sustainability. Players like Cooper Beebe and Tyler Gahn are expected to contribute right away, while others, like Marshawn offer significant upside for development. Now that we've broken down the draft and looked ahead to undrafted free agency, I want to hear from you. What moves do you hope the Cowboys make next? Are there any undrafted players you're hoping they'll sign? Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. We're eager to see your take on the Cowboys' draft strategy and offseason plans. As we look ahead, the potential impact of the Cowboys' new additions cannot be understated. Tyler Gahn and Cooper Beebe are expected to solidify the offensive line, which has been a concern in past seasons. Their ability to adapt quickly to the NFL will be key to improving the team's offensive output. Tyler Gahn's role as a left tackle is particularly critical. His development and performance will directly influence the effectiveness of our passing and rushing attacks. On the defensive side, Marshawn's role as a potential replacement for Tank Lawrence means he'll need to quickly adapt to the demands of the NFL to help bolster our edge defense. The Cowboys' draft strategy also focused on building depth and competition, especially on the defensive line and in the secondary. The addition of players like Kane Carson at cornerback and the potential contributions from undrafted free agents will create a competitive environment that should bring out the best in our roster. Of course, the successful development of these young players will largely depend on the coaching staff. The ability of Mike McCarthy and his team to develop talent, particularly at key positions like offensive tackle and edge rusher, will be crucial to turning these draft picks into effective contributors on the field. With the draft and upcoming undrafted free agency, expectations for the upcoming season are beginning to take shape. The success of this draft class will be a significant factor in determining how far the Cowboys can go this year. It's an exciting time to be a Cowboys fan, as we see a new generation of players step up to make their mark. Ezekiel Elliott, once a leading rusher in the NFL, has seen a decline in his explosive playmaking ability. Last season with the Patriots, his numbers fell to career lows. Today, we'll break down his performance metrics and discuss his potential role upon his return to Dallas. Last season, Elliott averaged only 3.9 yards per carry, with a long run of just 17 yards on the ground. His rushing yards over expected were negative, meaning he often gained fewer yards than projected based on the blocking he received. This lack of efficiency raises concerns about his ability to contribute significant plays. Returning to the Cowboys, where he has a familiar supporting cast and system, might provide a boost to Elliott's performance. However, we have to be realistic about expectations. If Elliott can average 4 yards per carry this season, it would be considered a success, albeit at a replacement level. One area where Elliott could still shine is in the red zone. Despite his overall decline, he has historically been effective at scoring touchdowns in close-range situations. The Cowboys might look to utilize his experience here to capitalize on scoring opportunities. Looking ahead, Elliott's role on the team may be more about leadership and specific situational contributions rather than being the leading rusher. His presence in the locker room is valued, and he could play a key part in mentoring younger players while contributing on the field in a more limited capacity. What do you think, Cowboys fans? Can Ezekiel Elliott return to form, or should we temper our expectations as he rejoins the team? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Your insights make our community richer and more engaged. As we look forward to Ezekiel Elliott's role in the upcoming season, it's also crucial to evaluate the overall offensive strategy of the Cowboys. How the team plans to utilize their backfield will significantly impact not only Zeke's performance but the entire offense. The Cowboys' offensive line has undergone changes that could affect the running game. With new additions like Tyler Gahn, the line might see improvements that could help Elliott find more space. However, the key will be how Kellen Moore adapts the offensive scheme to the strengths and limitations of his players, including Zeke. It's important to discuss the role of the running game in today's NFL, which has shifted towards a more pass-heavy approach. Yet, a successful running attack can still provide balance, control the clock, and relieve pressure off the quarterback. How Zeke fits into this paradigm will be telling of the Cowboys' strategic priorities. Another critical factor is Ezekiel Elliott's health and conditioning. After years of high usage, his physical state will largely dictate his efficiency. The Cowboys' training staff will need to manage his workload carefully to maximize his productivity and longevity over the season. Cowboys fans have seen the highs and lows of Ezekiel Elliott's career. With his return, expectations vary widely. Some fans hope for a resurgence, seeing him as a key piece to a potential playoff run, while others view him as a veteran presence who can contribute in limited doses. As we wrap up today's discussion on Ezekiel Elliott and the Cowboys' offensive outlook, I'd love to hear from you. What are your expectations for Zeke this season? How do you think the Cowboys should utilize him in their game plan? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. Thank you for joining us today on Cowboys News TV. We appreciate your insights and engagement as we analyze the potential impact of Ezekiel Elliott's return. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this video to keep up with all our coverage on the Dallas Cowboys. Stay tuned for more in-depth analysis, updates, and fan discussions right here. Until next time, keep those cowboy boots ready, and as always, go Cowboys!